everyone, I'm here today to talk to you guys about what you're going to be doing next year as you approach year 10 and then onwards in year 11. So today I'm going to focus on the 3 W's. First of all, what you're going to be studying towards, so what qualification we're going to be doing, what you're going to be learning about, and how will you be assessed. So first of all, what qualification are we going to be doing? If you're in Inspire pathway, we're going to be starting to look at completing our entry level 3. Now, that's going to be focusing around a lot of the maths that we've been doing in the past 3 years, thinking about our number and our place value. It's then going to move on to our addition, subtraction, and our other calculations, including multiplication and division. And then we're going to start thinking about how we can apply this functionally. So it might be things around time or calculating with money. Now, depending on how well we do with our entry level, we at Elms Bank are aspirational learners and we really want to focus on the next step. So it might be that we start to look at a level 1 qualification where we start to think about more application of skill again. So calculating with money for some more, or reading bus timetables, in order for you to be independent learners and work ready when you leave us at college. Now, how will you be assessed? You'll be assessed either a written paper that we can do in school. So with the entry level, we'll be doing a written paper and it's nothing to worry about. It's really low level. And the great thing is that you can have a TA sat next to you to help you with your reading and possibly writing. Now, as we move towards the level 1 qualification, it starts to get a little bit more serious because then we have to do it in what we call exam conditions. But don't worry, we'll do loads of practice for that. So that might be that we use the bistro or we might do the exam in the music room, but really it's absolutely nothing to worry about and we'll do loads and loads of practice. Now, I know that some of you know that at Elms Bank we also study towards a GCSE, which is nothing to worry about either. And I know that some of you guys are really hungry to study towards it. So we make the decision around the end of year 10 whether or not we want to start working towards any GCSE content. And what we do here at Elms Bank is we weave in level 1 and GCSE work together to support you guys best with your learning. Then a decision is made about whether or not we enter you for the GCSE exam in the summer. But well done guys, can't wait to see you next year. Keep learning!
Hi everybody, my name's Mrs Paliuka and I'm the Head of English here at Elms Bank. So, I'm here to tell you a little bit about the accreditation and exam route that pupils on the Inspire pathway will take in Key Stage 4. So, firstly, pupils will study functional English at entry level 2 and then 3, completing controlled assessments on this accreditation route. Some pupils may then move on to learn the level 1 skills and complete functional English speaking and listening tasks, reading tasks and writing tasks, which will then be assessed in a controlled exam. Pupils who successfully complete level 1 accreditation in a timely manner will then go on to study GCSE English language. During the study of GCSE English language, pupils will learn to infer meaning from a text, identify explicit meaning, and also learn how to interpret, analyse and evaluate writers' use of language, discussing the impact of that language on the reader. They will also compare 2 texts and extract similarities or differences from that set text. Pupils will write descriptively, in narrative form, and also answer transactional questions relating to current topical issues. At the end of this practice, pupils will be entered for a GCSE exam.
pupils move to Key Stage 4 from Key Stage 3, they begin to work towards a range of different qualifications. Pupils on the Inspire pathway work towards an AIMS Level 1 Extended Award in Science, and that's a portfolio-based piece of work which pupils work towards over a 2-year period. The units are woven into the science scheme for the 2 years, with opportunities to study biology, chemistry, physics, and also working scientifically as part of the national curriculum.
Hi everyone, Mr. Herbert here, just going to tell you a little bit about Humanities and your Humanities option when you get to Key Stage 4. So you probably know already that Humanities is a mixture of Geography, History and RE. So we do a mixture of all three of those, looking at things like religious ceremonies, religious festivals, we do climate change, volcanoes in geography, and then we look at World War II and we look at 1920s America in history. So we combine all those together and we work towards entry level. So it's well worth having a go at, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it if you choose it. Thank you.
Okay, so I'd like to tell you about the BTEC Level 2 home cooking skills. So in this course, students learn about how to cook in a kitchen independently, about where our food comes from and how to be safe with the cookers and the sharp equipment, and how to be hygienic in the kitchen. The course is assessed by a practical assessment of the student's ability to be able to select ingredients and make 2 separate dishes that follow a theme of a healthy 2-course meal. They need to be able to follow the recipe safely and hygienically, and the students are also asked afterwards to explain what they've learned, how they've learned it, how they can make things cheaper, and how they can pass this information on to others. This course is very much focused on life skills and the enjoyment of cooking. The students make lots of different things, from starting off with the basics of how to scramble an egg, all the way through to making dishes like pasta bolognese, or with brownies, or with cakes, or fish dishes. So there's a real wide range of food that they cook on the course. Okay, so the GCSE food option is a GCSE in food preparation and nutrition. This course is very focused on the key principles of food and nutrition. So students learn all about the food commodities, where our food comes from, about the choices we have with our food and what we eat and why we eat it, our diets, how to make good choices for our health. We also look at the science behind the food and think about how our food changes as it cooks. In the GCSE assessment, it's split into 3. There's 50% of the GCSE is an exam, and they take that at the end of year 11. But the other 50% is also covered in coursework, which is completed during year 11. They do a 15% science investigation into the science of food. So that might be about the raising agents in bread, or how thick or gelatinous a sauce might be. And then the other 35% is a practical exam with a written coursework folder, and that will be a 2 or a 3-course meal covering a range of skills, and it might be cooking for a special diet or cooking for a themed restaurant, something like that. It changes every year. The course covers lots of different preparation methods, so from boiling and simmering up to the difference of steaming versus microwaving, steamed puddings, melting methods, rubbing in technique, all the different preparation methods. They fillet fish, they joint chicken, so it's very high skill and high demand.
Hi everyone, Mr. Peachman here. I'd like to talk to you about the NCFE Level 1 Award in Creative Craft. This is a qualification that we offer to pupils in Explore Year 11 and also Year 10 Inspire. This qualification is a great introduction into design and making for a creative kind of mind. So if you love to design and make, and you love using the tools and equipment, and you love drawing and you love art and you love colour and pattern and shape, then this is something that you will really love doing. We use a whole range of different tools and equipment in the workshop. For example, the laser cutter, the sander, the vacuum former, the strip heater, and also the vinyl cutter. These are all pieces of equipment that will make your work more interesting and more creative as well. The products that we make will be a range of different useful things that we can use to help the lives of other people, and also things that look beautiful for our own homes. Hello everyone, Mr. Peachman here again. I'm here to talk to you about the GCSE design technology that we offer in Year 11 to inspire pupils. This is a qualification that is run in most schools across the country. Many pupils in Year 11 will study GCSE design technology. The qualification allows pupils to design and make one product that will meet the need of a particular person or group of people. For example, you may be asked to design something that will help litter pickers to collect bottles from a beach that makes the beaches more beautiful and less polluted. You may be asked to design something that will help an elderly person to open doors or open jars. It could be something that you design and make that will help somebody in your home. It could be something that will help small children. The range of projects that we can use are given to us by the exam board, which is Edexcel. You will learn to work independently using tools and equipment, for example, the laser cutter, the vinyl cam cutter, the sander, the vacuum former, the strip heater, as well as the pillar drill. You will be expected to look after your own workspace, and you will be expected to manage your own health and safety and the health and safety of others. This is very important for you to develop your independence.
During the course, we'll complete a range of units that look at different parts of ICT and computing. The first unit is a mandatory unit that we must complete in order to achieve the qualification, which is all around improving our productivity using IT. An example of this is, why would we send an email over writing a letter? We'll also do units that focus on skills we've already developed during years 7, 8 and 9, and we will enhance and develop those skills to look at more complex and detailed parts of the software. This is mainly around word processing and presentation software, and will include creating games and quizzes using hyperlinks, and also looking at making word processing documents that are fit for purpose and look professional by using templates. We'll focus some work around IT security and why it's important to protect yourself online, and the importance of having strong passwords and protecting your personal data. And we will look at a range of other pieces of software we can use to allow us to edit video and audio to create in IT professional products that are suitable for practical elements of using the computer and the different products that we can create. Here is an example of a Year 11 Inspire student's video editing skills.
Everyone, I'm going to talk to you today about GCSE Art and Design. So in Key Stage 3, you spend those 3 years learning all the basic skills in art, like printing, painting, collage, and having lots of fun at the same time. Now, when we get to Year 10 and 11, that's when we start to bring all those skills together, and you start to have a little bit more say of exactly what you want to do. So we usually work on a theme approach. Some of the themes in the past we've looked at has been landscapes. We've looked at shoe design, under the sea. So we have lots of fun picking our themes. All the work that you do in class goes towards the final qualification, and you have a sketchbook like this. So this was the theme landscapes that we looked at, to give you a bit of an idea. So we started off with our brainstorm, thinking about, well, what is a landscape? And from that, we did lots and lots of experiments. Yeah, we did some simple collage, some mixed media work.
This is 100% portfolio work, which means for each of the units we have to meet a set of certain assessment objectives and evidence this in the products that we create. There isn't an exam. The focus is around the practical element of the course and you showing off your IT skills.
Final qualification at the end of Year 11, and the other 40% is made up from an exam. But it's not like any other exam that you would have done before. So what happens is I'm there with you. We go through the exam paper together. You pick the question you want to answer. And we have 4 weeks to prep you for that. And it's very similar. Lots of students don't notice any difference between the exam sessions and the normal classroom sessions. And then at the end, you are independently producing your final outcome. But it's lots and lots of fun. So if you would like to do the GCSE Art and Design, that would be fabulous. And no doubt you're going to have lots and lots of fun doing it. See you soon.
Hello everyone. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Miss Den and I'm one of the performing arts teachers. I teach performing arts alongside Miss Warwick. Now you're probably thinking, what is performing arts? Because I know that you've had music and you've had drama on your timetable. So in Key Stage 4, we combine performing arts and we do a bit of music, a bit of drama, and we do some dance. So it's all new and it's exciting. Now don't be put off if you think that you are not a performer. As long as you like the subject and want to join in the lessons, that is enough. You don't have to perform if you don't want to. Okay, so the qualification for Inspire is Arts Award Silver, which is a level 2. Can you believe we are offering you a level 2? Isn't that exciting? Okay, so what is Arts Award Silver? Now in Arts Award Silver, we have 2 massive units. Now the first unit is all about setting yourself an arts challenge. Now this could be as simple on taking on the role in a play, okay? It could be singing a solo in a song. It could be as simple as setting yourself a challenge of overcoming stage fright or developing your confidence. The second unit is a leadership unit where we look at developing your leadership skills through delivering a workshop. Now this workshop is going to be delivered to children outside of Elmsbank, okay? So those are the two big units. Okay, so within that we've done loads of different things. We've done a theatre and education project, we do big performance, we've taken it on tour. Like I said, we do our workshops as well. So it's very, very exciting, but there's also opportunities if you don't want to perform. Now, how will it be assessed? Now, the best thing about performing arts is there's very little written work and there's definitely not an exam. So it's based on a portfolio, and your portfolios is some written notes, videos and photographs. And that is assessed internally, but it's also then sent to the moderator. Okay, so it's quite good in the fact that you don't need to do an exam, and we draw on lots of evidence. So if you're interested in taking performing arts and you want to talk a bit more about it, why don't you come and knock on my office door and I'll be happy to talk to you about it. See you later.
So I wanted to pop in and just let you know a little bit more about what PE looks like as you move into year 10 next year. So I class you guys as lucky ones, so you're going to be doing 2 different accreditations in PE. So that means you get extra PE lessons each week. So first of all, we'll be doing our practical lessons, which will be your entry level PE. So there'll still be all the different fun activities we've done ever since year 7. We can look at different sports and introducing new sports such as bocce, potentially some rock climbing. We'll look at a lot of circuit training, designing your own circuits, and then we'll keep with the usual fun sports that we do, like our trampolining and table tennis. So at the end of year 11, all we do is we look at your 4 strongest sports and do an assessment and send them off to the moderator. And that's as simple as that gets. So there's no extra work in that one at all. Your other qualification that you'll do is a BTEC in sport and active leisure. So that's really exciting. So we look at different units in that. So we look at one unit where we look at how the body works, how our muscles and our bones are all joined together, how our heart and our lungs help pump things around the body, which helps us when we're exercising. We'll also look at different activities that are out there for tiny children and look at planning a little session for that. We will look at holding an event where you can invite your friends along to raise some money for a charity. And we will also look at just working in a team in general. They're both really, really good qualifications and lots of fun.
Sports Leaders Level 1.
Sports leadership will help me by working in a team.
Sports leadership will help me by brushing up on my ability to look and speak well.
I think the sports leader qualification will help me getting more confidence whilst talking to other people.
I can be a lot less anxious with this qualification.
The sports leadership qualification will help me because I will gain a lot of resilience.
Sports leadership qualification!
Good leadership is when someone has good eye contact and communication.
Leadership is when you work together as a team.
Ready? Leadership is good listening, good speaking and eye contact.
Leadership is being part of a team using eye contact and good listening.
Leadership can help you work in a team and communicate with others. Leadership is respect for teams and staff on both sides.
Sports leadership is about good communication.
Leadership is having courage.